welcome to Never Mind the Buzzcocks. Officially the funniest show on TV right now, Simon Amstel is a competent and witty host, taking the viewer on a whirlwind journey of hilarious pop-based comedy. 5 stars. No one's written that. Would have been nice if someone wrote something. I gave up my weekly salsa class for this. Phil's first guest is sizzling GMTV sex bot Pennie Smith. Pennie is easily my favourite presenter on GMTV, which sounds like a compliment, but it's a bit like saying she's my favourite member of Al-Qaeda. Phil's second guest is the automatic shouty keyboardist is Pennie from the Automatic. This summer, the Automatic trashed their own kit when they performed on GMTV. They'd gone crazy after being asked the most hard-hitting, controversial question on GMTV ever. Let's clear something up. Is your new single great or fantastic? Pennie and Pennie, Phil's team, ladies and gentlemen. They're both called Pennie. Phil's first guest is Ivor Novello-winning jazz Jew Amy Winehouse. Amy's likes include Kelly Osbourne and the smell of petrol. I quite like matches. Let's do lunch. His second guest is comedian and man Andrew Maxwell. Andrew's performance was one of the highlights of this year's Secret Policeman's Ball, which sounds like a compliment, but it's a bit like saying he's my favourite presenter on GMTV. Andrew and Amy, Bill's team, ladies and gentlemen. Their names both begin with A. You can't write that stuff. We start with Guess Who? Phill, Pennie and Pennie. These are for you. Overpriced, arrogant, covered in dog poo, and since that tunnel opened, any old tosser with 50 quid can get in. It's Paris. And dynamic, relevant, exciting, black, Jewish, heterosexual. It's Cliff Richard. The Vagina Hunter. That was Cliffy Richard with Some People and Paris Hilton with Nothing in This World. But according to a recent survey, whose autobiography is the most likely to be left behind in a hotel room? Phill. Would it be Cliff's or Paris's?
Cliff or Paris? He's so dull, I bet he just did the spell check on it. And, yeah, great, marvellous.
Do we know what Cliff Richard's autobiography or biography is called?
Cliff Richard's biography is called Cliff Richard, the Biography.
Oh, God. Do you have Paris's there?
There's a problem with Paris's book. Her people would not let us clear showing the book on television. Therefore, if I'm to show it, we will have to pixelate it. Like that.
Wow.
Live, it won't be pixelated.
Oh, right.
People in the audience going, it's not pixelated.
You seen the sex tape?
I have.
A lot of people... It's so boring.
What did you want in the Paris Hilton tape to make it more interesting?
Backing music.
Oh, to make it more You know when you're on a ferry and you're like just being rocks like that and you're like, I'll be there soon. I can see the Isle of Wight, do you know what I mean? She was just like that. It's just boring. It's like, it's not sexy.
Anyway, Pennie.
Yes.
Have you ever interviewed Cliff?
No, but I have played tennis with him. He even served me a couple of balls.
Gosh. Tennis balls, of course, not his cock and balls. Pennie, have you ever interviewed Amy?
Amy? No, sadly not.
Interview her now. This will be fun.
Ah, Amy, is that hair yours and is anything living in it?
That's not the GMTV way.
It would be if I had my way. I'd say that hair is fantastic.
But yeah, it's all mine because I bought it, yeah.
Oh, because it...
Very good.
So Cliff's, let's have a look there. You see, he told the director he wanted some sailors and olive oil, and I think they misunderstood him completely.
Pennie, did you see Pennie smash up the instruments on GMTV? Were you there?
I did, and I was in the studio when he did it.
You must have wanted to smash up the GMTV set, though, a couple of times, no? Or at least
No.
Fiona Phillip's patronising witch face.
No, stop it. I
horrible
you've
thing.
got problems, I think you should maybe sleep in the morning.
Maybe sleep in, you're right.
Yeah, or eat porridge, because it calms you down.
Does it?
Yeah, and it releases...
No, it doesn't. Tim Westwood eats porridge.
Do you know what I heard about Tim Westwood, yeah? Like, he calls his wife 5 minutes before he gets home, he goes, I'm coming home in 5 minutes. She has to put the backing track on, so when he walks through the door, it goes... and he goes, big dog in the house! I heard that! I don't know if it's true, but I heard that!
Anyway, Penny.
Yes.
Didn't you once go out with Rory Bremner, the impressionist?
We're not talking about any of those things, are we?
Oh, go on.
No, we're not.
It's relevant.
It's not relevant.
Did you ever stay
No,
in
I'm
the
not
travel
gonna-
lodge with him?
I'm not...
You lighting some candles, him doing his John Prescott?
OK, I might do silent humming, like I do when something really awful is
Okay.
happening.
Okay. You also went out with...
This is a weird show, man. I've only ever seen it on TV, and it's just not like this. It's not usually hectoring of daytime TV presenters. Is she humming to herself?
Yes!
Look, she's been around the block. She's knocked off a few dudes in her time. Right?
Well, we want to know Penny's love life.
I don't think we know. I don't think we want to know.
Tell us about going out with Paul McKenna. That's exciting.
Whoa! Did you go out with Paul McKenna?
Yeah!
I bet there were times like you'd be there just chatting to him, and then you wake up hours later.
Did he hypnotise you against your fear of having sex with Paul McKenna?
So, I think it is probably going to be...
Cliff.
Do you think it's going to be Cliff? You see, I think it's Paris because of the fact that... Do you not think?
I've stopped caring. Just... Cliff.
Who do you want to go for?
Cliff.
It's Cliff, then.
You're going for Cliff. You're wrong. In a survey conducted by Travelodge earlier this year, Paris Hilton's book Confessions of an Heiress was revealed to be the book most likely to be abandoned in their hotels. Apparently it's too big to flush. Paris has said, people think I instantly became famous because I was born into a rich, well-known family and everything has come easily to me.
Yep.
How judgmental. It wasn't the silver spoon in her mouth that made her famous. No need to finish that one, huh? Bill, Amy and Andrew, here's yours. Oily, bouncy and bloated, Jordan's third favourite tit and second favourite twat. It's Peter Andre. And the face of Pepsi, McDonald's and L'Oreal, she won't stop until every child dies of obesity. But with shiny, tangle-free hair, it's the lovely Beyonce Knowles. So that was Beyonce with Naughty Girl and Peter Andre with Flavour. But who was accused by animal rights activist Peter of causing distress to an alligator?
It's Peter Andre, isn't it? He's famous for it.
Famous for distressing
The
alligators?
whispers. You know, the show business whispers is that he is an absolute bastard to reptiles.
Can we see a picture of the bloke who's looking up his own arse? That's what I want to see. Now, that is quite some feat.
What's going on with that?
Really nasty wet cement accident.
That is...
Amy, have you met either of them?
Okay. Can't I get a drink, please?
You can't have another drink, because already a bit tipsy, Amy. Come on.
All right.
You're not alone. Penny Smith has worked on GMTV for 13 years. You've got to assume she's on painkillers at least.
No, I'll tell you what it is. It's John Stapleton in his room. He's got a selection of optics, and we always have a vodka tonic before we go on air.
Really?